Hey everyone, it's RMK. This is my video number 2. Let me move the camera over a little so I can get in here and sketch. This channel is going to be about watercolor and sketching with these pens, and then putting watercolor, filling it in with color. Let's do a quick horse here. It's kind of like urban sketching. So this pen's a 0.5, so it's a little thinner than normal, but that's okay because I'm going to put a lot of extra lines in here to create the horse. So I kind of want to make the mane come from all the way over here, like a big flowing mane like this. This will be cool. I'm just kind of showing you what you could do with sketching here. And also this channel, I'm trying to get to, I want to get to 1,000. See how the leg is more kicking back on this one? The foot is kicking, more back there. We'll put this leg up too, I guess, as well. Sketching is, it takes a while to get used to sketching. But once you get your sketching down and your line art down like this, you'll be able to do this very simple. Now, I only had to look at a horse like a couple times. I copied a horse from images for about 2 or 3 times, and now I can just sketch a horse any way I want. I don't have to look at a picture anymore, so we're going to pretend his butt is back here, and yeah, and then we'll kick this leg off back here. There we go. There's a cool sketch. Now his ears, we'll put one ear, this back ear, we'll imagine is way back here, and then a bigger ear closer to the front here. And now with this kind of sketching, the more lines, the better. So let's continue these lines towards the neck here, like this. And then we'll add a few lines in here on this side. We'll put some lines back here. I like to do spirals. I don't know why. We'll put a spiral in here. And we'll bring these lines more up. Yeah, we'll darken in this nose a little more. And we'll darken in the side of the ears so they show up a little better. There we go. So I'm trying to get subscribers, then we can go live. I want it to happen pretty quick, so if you want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be awesome. Lives are where it's at. It's really fun to get a bunch of people in here. Oh, let's put the sun behind them so we get some color. We'll get some color, a big sun around his head here, and we'll put flames on it. Watch this. This is cool. we'll make the flames orange and then the sun yellow. It'll look really cool. I'll also show you how to do stickers with your art on your iPhone. It crops the horse out perfect, and then you could make stickers out of them. I got a friend that has a Cricut machine from Michael's, and this is where I get my coffee. But she made these stickers from the company's logo, and I have a way. She said she'd help me make some stickers of my horses, so that'll be cool. Let's put a few more lines in here so it looks like the horse has some dimension, you know. Like, I'm going to try and make this dark here and this up here a little lighter. I'll try and put shadows in on this one. This is the second video on my channel. The first one I just did very quickly, but I'll take a little extra time on this one. And we'll try and do some shading on this one. We could also put some kind of a spiral in the sun here, or a face. Let's do just a spiral. There we go. All right, let's start painting now. I'm keeping this channel just for watercolors because it's very simple. All you need to get started is what you see right here. A watercolor book, watercolor, and a few brushes. That's it. I could do this whole painting with this one tip brush that I got. I have another channel on YouTube, but this channel I'm going to be using RMK, which is Richard Mark Krejci. And the other channel I do acrylic painting and oil painting. This channel is going to be more about sketching and watercolor. Okay, let's do a brown horse. So I'll show you how simple this is. You just watercolor, so they call it watercolor. So you want to make sure your brush is wet, okay? And think of it as, now that you sketched your image up there, everybody's done a coloring book before. Think of it as a coloring book, okay? Then it's not going to scare you as much to paint. Watercolor, it's really simple. This is that's the easiest way I can explain it to you. It's almost like coloring. Now, there's a lot of artists out there doing this type of work, but they're using acrylic markers. But I still like the brush, okay? You use a brush, and you get a sense of like you're an artist, okay? If you still get the brush strokes going in there, which is, you don't have to stay in the lines either with this style. This is, let me fill it all in. What I like to do is fill it in with all the same tone first, and then we'll add the dark tones in there later. Okay, so we'll keep it all, the horse is going to be a chestnut brown, okay? We'll let some of that dry. It'll look better once it dries. So I'll probably add another color in there to get some different tones. But let's do the sun next. We'll rinse that brown out, and then we're going to grab some yellow. And we're going to do a yellow sun. with some orange flames out there. I'll probably mix a little orange actually into the sun as well around the edge. So now let's grab some orange now. Wet your brush. I just pull it down into these, I forget what they're called. We'll make orange flames. This is another introductory video. I'm trying to get subscribers. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be going live as soon as I can. So I'm racing to 1,000 subscribers. I'd love to have you come aboard. Let's mix a little of that orange in the yellow now. We'll just take some orange and kind of bring it towards the center. And then we'll get a different tone of color in there, see? It's still yellow, but it has a little orange tint to it now. Let's work on the horse, because some of the some areas are dark and some are. Let's do the hair next. Let's do the hair in different colors. So let's put red up top on this first part of the mane. Red. And then we'll probably put that same red at the bottom here. Now let's put a different color in there. Let's put purple underneath the red. And then we'll put orange. I'm not really rinsing the brush off too well because I want the colors are looking good there. Almost pastel looking. Doesn't that look cool? We'll just grab some yellow now with the dirty brush and see what kind of color we get here. Beautiful mane, look at that. So my lines are kind of thin. I might have to come in here and we'll thicken up the lines a little bit at the very end of the painting. Put some purple up here. Yeah, see, the lines aren't really showing up dark enough for me. So that's all right. We'll darken the lines up again here. Let's put some shadows now. I'm going to just use black. Now, I'm going to use a lot of water with this black on my brush. I'm just dipping my brush in water, and we're going to put dark where I think all the shadows would be now, okay? Hopefully the horse will end up looking a little better. It's not a very good brown, so I hadn't used that brown yet, so I think if I darken the whole horse, it might look better, so let's try that first. Yeah, it's already looking better, so what I'm going to do is go over my brown with this light black just to get some different tone in there, darker tone. Looks a little better. And we'll just do the lower part of the face here. All right, very good. We'll put a little bit of blue in the sky. I think I said you don't have to cover the whole painting with color. We'll just do little sections of blue up here. Kind of like that. And then we'll do a little green down here. For grass. There we go. Let's see how that looks from the front. Not bad. I kind of rushed it, but the horse is really dark. So what we're going to have to do now, you could either use a marker, or if you got a thicker pen, like I used a 0.05 on here. If you got a, let's use a marker, because a marker goes over that a little easier. Like, we'll use a Sharpie, if I got one. There we go. I got a dark marker, so we're going to darken up the lines on the horse, because it's just going to look better, because the thin lines, they're not doing it for me. Because you can't even see the outline of the horse anymore. Oh, the other thing is I didn't even put a tail on him. I think that's what's making it look funny to me as well. Anyway, you can kind of see how it's already looking a little better with the lines being a little darker. I like it. Yeah, much better. I'm going to show you how to make a sticker out of this now. That's another reason why I'm darkening these lines. Because when I put it in the program on my iPhone, it'll show up better. The lines will show up better. If you're already a good sketcher, that's half the battle. If you already know how to sketch, the next part is just the watercolor, and it's very simple, the watercolor. I kind of maybe yeah, there we go. It's looking a lot better. Let me finish this up, and then we'll make a sticker. So the stickers are kind of cool because it'll actually put the sun in there as well. So yeah, the sooner I can get to 1,000 subscribers, the better. That'll be the goal for the next, I'm hoping it happens within a month before the holidays, so we can go live. If we could go live, that'd be great. And then I can get a lot of, I like to get input from the people on the live. We can paint together. All right, let me find my phone, and we're going to make a sticker out of that now. Where is my phone? Oh, I'm using my phone. So, well, I can't show you how to do a sticker. I usually use my iPad to record, but it won't record because it won't hold all this information. So, all right, once we go live, I'll be able to show you how to do stickers. Anyway, there's a horse for you. Sketching and watercolor. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you on the next video. Cheers.